So, yeah, I have more payouts than probably 99% of traders, I would have to say. I made like 80K this year, and last year, from like September to December, I made like 9K or something like that. So call it like 90 grand, which isn't even a lot of money. I mean, it is, and it isn't, depending on, like, there's plenty of traders who make way more than that, but there's also plenty of traders who don't make anything. So, I mean, it's a good amount of money, and which makes me in like the top probably 1% of prop firm traders who got payouts. And I still feel like I know nothing, I swear. Not, or maybe not that I know nothing, but like the amount of doubt that I have still when like I go on streaks of losing, or I just like can't seem to get my way back to payouts and stuff like that. Like I just go in a day sometime and I'm like, did I actually learn anything? And like I know my it wasn't like I lucked into my payouts. Like I've used my right risk and followed my strategy and stuff, but it's just like it's so wishy washy whether it works or doesn't work that like it's just like, oh, I go on good streaks and then I get good payouts and then I just fucking end up blowing the accounts and stuff like that. Not from, I mean, yeah, I'm over leveraged just in general because I think props you should be leveraging heavy. Like, so if I'm risking $400 a trade or $600 a day or whatever the case may be, it's like I only have 5 trades or something like that. I'm risking 20% of my account, but I'm not going to risk what the actual 1 to 2% would be because of what that's like. If your drawdown's like 2,500, I'm not gonna risk fucking $25 or $50. There's no point. I just trade a cash account at that point. So I think that argument's stupid. But yeah, I just for someone who's made more money than 99% of people, you would think I would feel like I have it figured out, but it's the exact opposite. I swear. Like I'm literally like, did I get lucky, but like how do I replicate this and continue to adapt with the market? It's so difficult. I just can't seem to get the grasp, but I feel like other people get when they start making money that it just like flows and flows and flows. And like I know it's the internet, so I'm probably just getting deceived because you have these kids who like sell courses and like, oh, I the first month I made this much money, and then the next month I made 40K, and then which I believe them. I believe that you can make that amount of money. But then like the fact that it's like, oh, month after month, my bottle just shows up every day or 3 times a week or whatever, and I'm just green every week, every month at payouts consistently. Every like, I've gotten all my payouts basically in 2 months. April, which I had like a good March, and then ended up getting my payouts in April, and then I had like a good like half of June and like good July and got most of my payouts in like July and August. Like those were like the 2 months that basically made up all the $80,000 that I made. And then I just go streaks with no payouts. I didn't get a payout in September. I'm probably not going to get a payout in October. Um, I didn't get payouts in May. I didn't get payouts in June. Like it's I'm so sporadic, and like I know trading is not a linear path and it is up and down, but I don't know if I'm getting deceived on the internet of me thinking people are better traders than they are and they're just trying to sell something, so it like they do it for the brand or whatever, that they're like, oh, I make money every month, or maybe they're not and I'm just interpreting that way and it just makes me feel bad. But I just don't have the grasp I would think I would have on trading. Like I'm still so unsure of so much, even though I've made more money than most. So it's like a difficult concept, or not difficult concept, but it's just like it just sucks to accept the fact that it's like I what I thought I had figured out I haven't, or or this is just trading and this is the way to do it, and I'm just thinking other people are better than they are, which I don't know. There's definitely better traders out there. I'm not saying I'm the fucking best trader, and there are people who are end up green every week or every month and payouts every month. But from like what I see, I just think it's less maybe than I think it is, because I'm like, so like, oh, I just need to follow my strategy and not over leverage and you have proper psychology, and then they just started flowing and it never stopped, and I just don't find that to be the case. My strategies, I mean, I've tried to adapt with the markets and stuff because the conditions change and stuff. So like, my strategy hasn't been as strict, but like, I've never had a tilt day. I've never lost more money than I wanted to. I'm so good with the psychology. I don't FOMO into trade. I mean, obviously, every once in a while you're gonna take a bad trade, but I've never blown an account and been like, "What was that?" I've taken trades where like in hindsight I'm like, yeah, that wasn't a good trade. I could have avoided that. I've but like about as perfect as psychology as you could possibly be in with strategies of trying to adapt and risk of trying to take what I can get and also stay in for as many points and like that's the problem with discretion that I found is the more you give yourself leeway, like I'm finding myself not trusting myself anymore as opposed to like when it was just mechanical and I'm just like take this, enter, okay, win, lose, or whatever. But like now, I feel like I'm putting all the blame on myself, which I mean, it is my fault for taking the trades, but I, you're gonna lose too. And then I don't trust myself in my trades, and then I'm like, well, maybe I'm up 10 points, 15 point. Like today, I was up 20 points on my first trade, and then I was like, I want to keep. If I'm like allowing myself to lose $600, I want to be able to make 1,200 for the consistency rule or whatever. Like I don't want to make any more than 1,200. So that means like my risk to reward, not per trade but per day, is like a 1 to 2. You know, like I'm risking 600 for a potential to make 1,200, and then whatever trades happen in between there, it's all part of the day. And so like today, I made $400 on my accounts, and then the next trade I lost 15 points. So I lost $300, and then the trade after that I lost 20 points and lost $400. So I end the day like down $300 when I was up 400, which sucks. But they're trades I would have taken, like, or obviously, like they're not trades I was upset with. They're trades that I FOMO'd into. Like I waited, I wanted to see a setup. I wasn't gonna take anything if I didn't want to, but I don't know. I've just the the struggle of trying to find consistency is not as easy or not like as clear cut as you think it would be when it's like, oh, I just got to do this and then I'm consistently like that's like the magic word people throw around is like consistently profitable, and it's like I don't know how to be that at all. I'm so up and down and good streaks, bad streaks, and I mean I control risk enough to get payouts, but they're far and few between, and it's I don't know. I thought that once you had it, you had it, which is ignorant. Like I feel like that's what you think in the beginning, like oh, you just gotta figure it out and that's it. And maybe other people did that and they have something that works constantly, and but I just haven't found that to be the case, and I'm just still feel like I'm freaking on not on day one, but pretty much of just like trying to navigate the markets as best I can, and some days it's working out, and some days it's not. But yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of a yap session. I just had it on my mind, and I don't know. Just, I mean, I don't really ask you guys to comment or do anything, but I wonder if any of you guys in the comments feel the same way or anything like that. I don't know, I'm like more down in my trading than I've ever been. I feel like, or not ever been, but I don't know. Like I felt like I was more optimistic when I hadn't had my first payout yet, or like I mean, I got my first payout relatively quick, but like when I was on my way to getting payouts and like I had less payouts, I felt more confident. Even though like now I have more proof, but more proof is not giving me more confidence because my skill is not what I thought it would be. I thought I just not that I'd know everything and make every green trade, but I just feel like I'm fucking just as trying to figure it out as I was a year ago. But yeah, I don't know. Just some thoughts. That's all I really got. That's it. Take care.